What's up, guys? We are here with a special surprise. Today we are at 6407 Joyce Way in Dallas, Texas, as this home is absolutely crazy. 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, over 6,500 square feet, and it's coming in at a little bit over $5.2 million. So without further ado, I don't want to waste any time because this is a big house and I can already see I'm sweating from turning on the lights. Let's go take a look at it.
So it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood. Living in the present, not what I shoulda or could. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing up, look at what my father does. Turning all things new, gray skies blue.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna start right here at the front. You can already see, love the stucco, the stone, the woodwork. Such a minimal, beautiful, very natural feel. I actually really enjoy this kind of gravel kind of sitting area right over here. Very peaceful, especially when you're walking in on the inside, which you guys will see here in a second. But you got some heavy steel doors to welcome you home. And as you guys can see, when you walk in, quiet. Nice statement piece chandelier when you first walk in the home. Natural light, of course. Guys, this is one of the best floor plans that I've seen in the DFW so far. And before we get started and we show you the main entree, I want to go ahead and just tease you guys a little bit. So let's start right over here, over to our right. And you have this dark and moody office, built-ins. Once again, you got these beautiful white oak floors throughout the home. Love these windows with the natural light. Have a half bath here. Love the design. Love that quartz countertop, marble countertop. And then I really enjoy, guys, I love when builders put stone all throughout the home. Once again, big shout out to New Leaf Custom Homes. And thank you for inviting us out to take a look at this home, get some content so we can get it out to the masses so you guys can see this beauty. Monica was just in here and she was telling me how this is like perfect. You have a little sitting room here right before you get to the primary. Love the lighting and all the accent lighting. And boom, you get to the primary. Nice vaulted ceilings, wood beam straight down the middle. Another statement piece chandelier. Center of the room. More symmetry down there at the end. You can see a nice little sitting area with some, once again, some floor down windows so you can see all the beautiful nature outside. And then you get right over here to your ensuite. Because I love the woodwork in this home. So you have not one, not two, but 3 vanities. So you got a his, and you got 2 hers. Then you got this huge floor-to-ceiling tiled shower with double shower heads and a rain head at the top. And then of course you have a beautiful garden tub, which is huge, enough to fit 2 if you living like that. Here's that 3rd vanity right over here. Then you actually have a his and hers closet as well. So right over here to our right, it's gonna be the main throne room. Got some cabinetry for some storage. This toilet. And right over here is what I'm assuming is the his closet. You can see very nice and spacious with another statement piece. This is plenty for him. If you're anything like me, it's plenty. And then you come right over here to the hers closet. And you have a nice central island with plenty of storage. Got some built-in storage over there. Some natural light coming in, a lot of built-in. And then you have a nice washer and dryer room right here. So you can put a stacking washer and dryer room right in your closet. Don't have to walk all the way throughout the house carrying laundry. Absolutely beautiful. And don't even forget the chandelier in here. That is nice. Okay, so now make our way to the main home, I do want to take a little bit of a detour. And before I take you guys over to this living area, let's take this beautiful hallway so you guys can just see all of Dallas right out there. Once again, really beautiful slat work. And then right over here you have one dining area. Very nice and spacious. Very magazine worthy. Then you have a wine cellar right here, which is super, super spacious. It's nice and chilled in there, temperature controlled. You have a nice little wet bar. And then over there is your kitchen, but we're gonna keep making our way this way so you guys can see what I would like to call like the mother-in-law area, mother-in-law suite. So you have a linen closet right here, of course. And then, boom, nice big bedroom for friends or family guests, or like I said, mother-in-law suite. And they have a full bathroom right over here. Once again, you have that same tile, floor to ceiling. More of that same woodwork over here, and then you have a nice closet right over here. All right, guys. Now we're gonna kind of make a U shape and wrap right back around so I can show you guys these living areas, because you have a couple of them. So if we come right back to the front where you first walked in, and you walk forward a little bit, make a left, you have this nice big and open, airy, once again with the vaulted ceilings, wood beam running straight through, living area. It's a nice gas fireplace, stone from floor to ceiling. Of course, you have a nice little built-in shelves with some accent lighting over here. And let's look at these windows. Who wouldn't want to sit here and just look at their pool? This beautiful landscaping. We'll get there in a second. So then you're gonna come this way. And once again, you have another little dining area right here. And then here is your chef kitchen. Have a massive island, and it is waterfall. So you can see that marble really runs off the edge of the side on both sides over here. Enough to fit 4 bar stools. It could probably fit 5 depending on the size of the bar stools. But I also love this farm style kitchen sink because you do have the window right in front of it, which is really nice. I know a lot of people are really leaning towards this style lately, so it's really cool. And as you guys can see, you have a nice little little drive through right under there. That kind of leads back to your garage. And then guys, look at this wolf. 6 burner stove and oven. Nice. More accent lighting. Plenty of storage. You got cabinetry over here. Enough space to cook for the whole family. Plenty of cabinet space here. And then, of course, you have your chef-style fridge. Sub-Zero, nothing but the best. Side by side. And then, if you think that's just not enough, you just can't get everything you need done over there, well, you have a prep kitchen with a walk-in pantry. So you have another side by side, or this is a pull-out fridge, more storage, plenty of prep space, microwave, induction microwave, sink, and then plenty of space for all of your snacks and drinks. And then when you're tired of all that cooking, you want to take a break, you can come over here and sit down in your second living area. Once again, vaulted ceilings, nice chandelier to center the room. I love this wall, love this wall. It's like the floating TV, accent lighting, slat wall combo. It's perfect. You got 2 doors right here that open, but we'll come back to the backyard here in a bit. Swing our way back through here where the garage is. So over to your left, right over here, you're gonna have your utility room, and then also a mud room. And then right over to your right, you're gonna have like a half bath. This is probably gonna be like the pool bath. So whenever you get out the pool, come over here, dry yourself off, do your thing. And you have this massive 3-car garage, massive, and it's double entry. So you could pull all the way through on this side And you can pull in on this side as well. Really, really cool. All right. Make our way through this utility room, plenty of storage once again. Love the tile on the floor in here. It's really nice. Then you got another entryway right here into the home, and then linen closet right here. And then we're not done yet. Take these white oak stairs to your second floor. And this is where all the majority of the secondary bedrooms are. As you guys can see, there is no shortage of natural light up here. Right off the stairs, you have another half bath. All the bathrooms are completely unique, which I think is one of the best things about this home. Then you have this flex room. Monica called it a theater room, but there's too much light coming in here, so I'd say flex game room area. This is so nice. These are cathedral ceilings through and through, plenty of natural light with its closet. Beautiful. Now guys, let's go check out all of these secondary bedrooms that you have. So you have another closet right here and another closet directly across from it. So this home has enough storage for a family of 6, 7, shoot, maybe even more. And then it keeps going. As you can see, there's a hallway down there we'll cover in a second. But another storage closet. Utility area, so you can do washer and dryer. And then this is another secondary bedroom. Once again, vaulted ceilings. You gotta love that all throughout the house. That's a real luxury there. And then you have full bathroom, so ensuite in the secondary with walk-in closet. I love that. With all the built-ins from floor to ceiling, which is really nice. So if we wrap around, have another storage closet, and then another bedroom over here, but we're gonna stay straight and come to this one. So as you guys can see, once again, vaulted ceilings, can lights, beautiful windows to let in a lot of natural light. You got a walk-in closet here, and just so you guys got an idea of how big these closets are, pretty good size for a secondary bedroom. And then you have another full bathroom right over here. Once again, all the bathrooms in this house are unique. They have a very unique touch to them. Dual zone for your cooling, heating, and cooling. And this, when you walk in, you have a closet right off the entrance of the room, walk-in closet, vaulted ceilings, nice natural light coming in. And then this is a really nice ensuite. So each secondary room has its own bedroom and bathroom, or has its own bathroom. So I've met a lot of clients that when they're looking at homes like this, you really want to make sure every bedroom has its own bathroom. Some people, that's a main requirement. Now I know that this one over here doesn't necessarily have its own bathroom, but it does off the entrance of the room, which I think is perfect for guests. So now that we've went through the whole home, interior, let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful big backyard. Alrighty guys, so we are here. This beautiful backyard oasis you got back here. As you can see, once again, the vaulted ceilings are everywhere, and I love it. Have privacy fence with an electric fence over here. So if you guys actually wanted to pull in, there's multiple ways you guys can get inside your home. Matter of fact, I'm getting ahead of myself. As you guys can see, you have a floor to ceiling stone wood burning fireplace. I love the pavers throughout this home. It's at multiple entries. And you also have a grill area over here, pocket trash, storage under the grill. And then as you guys see, here's your 3-car garage, more backyard space. And then you have this huge electric gate. Let yourself in, super private. Let's go check out this pool. Now, when we usually see pools, you know, they're nice, but this one right here might take the cake. I love the water feature. I love the sound that it makes. I'd almost make it a little bit louder just so I can hear it in the house. Some people might disagree with me, but hey, that's my prerogative. Even have a nice jetted tub right over here. This pool is nice, and I just love the landscaping out here. I love the plants, love the pavers, the rocks in between. This is really nice. And they're right in the heart of Dallas.
My name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood. Living in the present, not what I shoulda or could. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing up, look at what my father does. Turning all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the church say, and won't he do it? I know he's got my back.
All right, guys, thank you so much again for joining me on this tour to see 6407 Joyce Way in Preston Hollow in downtown Dallas. Guys, this house is crazy. Like, I can't get enough of it. This is probably one of our favorite homes so far that we have toured. And if you guys are looking for a home just like this in the DFW area, in Dallas, in South Dallas, west, east, north, anywhere in the DFW, feel free to text us at 214-444-3339 YT, which is down below. Or guys, just comment on this video. We'd love to get in touch with you, help you find a house just like this for you and your family. But until then, I guess I'm gonna enjoy this house a little bit more before we have to go, and I'll see you guys next week.
My name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood. Living in the present, not what I shoulda or could.